I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here at the Innovate Finance Conference in London, joined by Samir El-Alami. Thanks so much for coming along.
Thank you for having me.
The co-founder of One. Now tell me, what is One?
So One is a fully licensed, 100% regulated, 100% digital insurance carrier. So the way I suppose you would buy insurance from all the big players that you know, we'll be providing the same service they do, but fit for the 21st century.
Okay, now tell me about the future of insurance as you see it.
I mean, to be honest, the future of insurance as we see it, our vision for insurance, is the reason we actually built One in the first place. Obviously, compare insurance to all the other products that you use today, and it feels as if the internet didn't even happen to the insurance industry. So that's the first thing we're going to address in September. The product we launch in September will address this issue. It'll feel great. But we're not done. The next 5, 10, 15 years, we believe insurance, the space in general, is in a fantastic opportunity to be a trusted big player again. I mean, we see the likes of Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. They're the most valuable companies in the world now, not energy companies, not banks, not insurers, because they own our data and they use it to provide excellent services to us. Insurance, banks, and health in the future will be the guys that we trust with our contextual and behavioral data. So where I walk, where I drive my car, the home I live in, my fridge, my body, it's all going to be on the internet. And that data that we have to own as consumers, we will want to use that as currency to get great services. But who do we trust with that? Would you trust Facebook? Would you trust Google? I mean, we love their services, but I don't think they're going to be the guys that we trust in the future with our contextual data. But we have to, as humans, living in a society like we do, trust banks, trust government, and trust insurance. So I believe over the next few years, we want to show that we can be trusted, we want to show we can give a great service, and this data that we're going to use to give you this one policy to help protect your whole entire life, we believe that's the future of insurance.
So tell me about, your phone's just there. Everywhere you go, Google Maps is tracking you. If you go to Sao Paulo or if you go to Rio de Janeiro, that might affect your travel insurance. Data is everywhere and is constant. How will that affect, how much will I have to give away of my data in order to get a good policy, for example?
Cool. I mean, that's a really, really good question. I don't know the answer for you because that kind of data is going to be used. Definitely in the next 5, 10, 15 years, it's going to become more prevalent. But my opinion and my vision would dictate that you as a consumer, I as a consumer, we have to own our own data. There needs to be a system in place that allows me to see what services are available and to be able to say, I want to spend this data to get that service. But ultimately, if I no longer want that service, I need to be able to say, hey, I want this data back. I think if it's really transparent, really visible, then I think the customer would feel absolutely fine with it. Because with insurance, it's all about data. I mean, that's how it works. Sometimes when you apply for insurance, the form is like this long.
Right.
The reason it's the case is they have actuaries, and it's their job to measure our risk. And the more they know about us, the better they can measure our risk. So they want to know what washing machine you have, what brand you have, do you dry your clothes outside, inside, do you fly kites, do you have an aquarium? They want to know all of this because they put all of this data together. But in the future, we don't need to ask. You'll be able to give this information away. This is my home, this is how I live my life. I trust you to use the data, and I also trust that I can take it back if I want to. And then you can trust that the coverage you receive will match your needs. You won't get extra insurance you don't need, but you also will have the insurance you do need to protect your life.
Thank you so much, Samir, for stopping by the Hub Culture table here at Innovate Finance, and I'm Edie Lush.